One of my favorite salads that I used to do when I was younger was basically just cucumbers and sour cream. Now, I'm not recommending that one because you don't want to consume a lot of sour cream. But back then, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just like, hey, I got some protein, right? So it must be good for me. But I digress. Today, we are going to talk about the cucumber. Now first, let's start with the health benefit. What is the benefit of drinking cucumber juice? Or eating a cucumber? Well, cucumbers are 96% water, and they have many beneficial nutrients. And so this is why cucumbers can help you with hydration, digestion, skin health, blood sugar control, blood pressure regulation, weight loss, and anti-aging effects. I mean, who doesn't like those benefits, right? So let's go through each one of these. First, the hydration. So because cucumbers are 96% water, it's going to keep you hydrated. And if you're dehydrated, you're not going to be able to think properly. Your mood is going to be off. You're going to be irritable. Your joints are going to hurt. Your muscles are going to hurt. You're going to have headaches. There are so many side effects to being dehydrated that I recommend you drink at least 1 liter of water per day. And if you can't get down that much water, well then, maybe you need a tool. Maybe you need a straw. Maybe you need some type of system to remind you to drink your water. I have a video on the best water bottle that reminds you to drink your water. And also I have another video on why water is so important. So after this video, make sure you check out both of those videos. Next is digestion. Cucumbers contain something called cucurbitacin, which is a natural laxative. So if you're constipated, having a couple slices of cucumbers every day may help stimulate bowel movements. Next is skin health. Cucumbers contain silica, which is a very powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. Silica supports skin health by maintaining the skin's elasticity, firmness, and hydration. It also helps reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, which we all love, right? And because of its diuretic effect, it can help remove excess sodium from the body, which reduces bloating and puffiness, giving you clear, radiant skin. The next benefit is blood sugar control. So cucumbers have a low glycemic index, meaning that they have a minimal impact on your blood sugar levels. They also contain antioxidants that help regulate insulin sensitivity, which again helps with blood sugar control. This is important for people with diabetes or those looking to maintain healthy blood sugar levels. Next is blood pressure regulation. So cucumbers are a good source of potassium, which is an electrolyte that helps regulate fluid balance in the body, and potassium is known to reduce the effects of high levels of salt, which is sodium, in the body. This helps lower blood pressure, making cucumbers a great addition to a heart-healthy diet. Also, cucumbers are rich in dietary nitrates, which are converted into nitric oxide in the body. Nitric oxide is a compound that relaxes and dilates your blood vessels, improving blood flow and lowering blood pressure. And the next one is weight loss. So cucumbers are very low in calories and high in fiber, which makes you feel full for a long time. This can be helpful for those trying to lose weight because it can reduce overall calorie intake. The high water content in cucumbers also supports weight loss by increasing feelings of fullness and reducing appetite. And it also helps eliminate toxins from the body, which is also another way to help support weight loss. Last is anti-aging effects. As I mentioned before, cucumbers are rich in silica, which is an antioxidant that helps protect against cellular damage caused by free radicals. Free radicals are unstable molecules that can contribute to aging and disease. So by reducing oxidative stress, silica helps promote healthy and youthful skin. Cucumbers are also a good source of vitamin C, which is another antioxidant that supports collagen production. Collagen is a protein that provides structure and support to the skin, hair, and nails. So by consuming cucumbers, you can help boost your vitamin C intake and support the production of collagen. which can help reduce the signs of aging. Now, let's talk about the risk of consuming too much cucumber. So while cucumbers are generally safe for most people to consume, there are some risks and side effects to be aware of when consuming large quantities of cucumbers. First is gastrointestinal discomfort. So because cucumbers are high in fiber and water, consuming them in large quantities can cause gastrointestinal discomfort, such as bloating, gas, and diarrhea. It's important to note that these symptoms are more likely to occur in individuals with pre-existing digestive conditions such as irritable bowel syndrome or IBD. So, if you have any concerns, make sure you speak to your doctor first. Another risk of consuming too much cucumber is the potential for low levels of certain nutrients. So, cucumbers are a good source of potassium, but they also contain oxalates. Oxalates are compounds that can bind to certain nutrients like calcium, magnesium, and iron, reducing their absorption in the body. When consuming cucumbers in large quantities, the high oxalate content can potentially interfere with the absorption of these essential nutrients. And so this can lead to deficiencies over time. Now, this is unlikely to occur in individuals who consume a balanced diet, but it's important to be aware of the potential risk. Allergies are also a concern. So, although it's rare, some people can develop allergic reactions to cucumbers. Symptoms of a cucumber allergy can range from mild to severe, and may include hives, itching, swelling of the lips or tongue, and difficulty breathing. If you suspect you have a cucumber allergy, it's important to seek medical attention right away. Another concern is the potential for pesticide residues. Cucumbers are commonly treated with pesticides and herbicides during their growth. And so, it's important to choose organic cucumbers whenever possible to reduce your exposure to these chemicals. If you're unable to find organic cucumbers, make sure you wash them thoroughly before consuming them to remove any surface residues. So now that we talked about the bad stuff, let's get into an in-depth review of cucumbers. Let's start with what is a cucumber. Well, cucumbers are a widely consumed fruit. Yes, fruit that is part of the gourd family and is related to squash and melons. They are typically used as vegetables in salads and other dishes and are often pickled or processed into other products. Cucumbers are native to South Asia and have been cultivated for thousands of years. Today, they are grown around the world and are available fresh or processed year-round. Next, let's talk about the varieties of cucumbers. There are many different varieties of cucumbers ranging from small and thin-skinned to large and thick-skinned. Some common varieties include English cucumbers, which are usually seedless and have thin skin, Persian cucumbers, which are small and crunchy with a mild flavor, and Kirby cucumbers, which are often used for pickling. What about the storage and food safety of cucumbers? Well, cucumbers are a perishable item and should be stored properly to prevent spoilage. Fresh cucumbers can be stored in the refrigerator for several weeks, but it's important to check for signs of spoilage, such as wilting, discoloration, or mold. It's also important to wash cucumbers thoroughly before consuming them to remove any surface bacteria or contaminants. Now let's talk about how to prepare cucumbers for consumption. Cucumbers can be eaten raw or cooked, but they are most commonly eaten raw in salads or as snacks. They can be sliced, diced, or chopped and added to a variety of dishes. Cucumbers can also be pickled or processed into other products, such as cucumber juice or relish. To prepare cucumbers for storage, they should be washed, dried, and stored in an airtight container in the refrigerator. So I would love to hear your thoughts on cucumbers. Do you consume cucumbers on a regular basis? Have you tried cucumber juice? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please give us a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might benefit from this information. Thank you so much for watching and stay tuned for our next video.